I woke up last night to my husband yelling at me to get up, get out of bed because our backyard was on fire. And I did not expect to see this when I looked out my window. And this is probably one of the most terrifying things that I have ever experienced in my life. My doorbell had actually stopped working, and my phone was on silent, and my husband's phone was on silent. And our neighbors were trying to wake us up like over and over again. And they actually couldn't get through to us. So they sent their son over, and he was like banging down our door. And my husband answers, and he's so confused because it's the middle of the night and he was just sleeping. And he answers the door kind of like, what? Like, what is going on? The guy goes, turn around, look outside, you need to run right now. And the whole back of our house is windows, and he just turns around and it's just all orange fire glowing. Excuse how I look because I literally slept for like 20 minutes last night. But like when you wake up to something like that and you look outside, your depth perception, like I didn't know how far away that fire was. I didn't know how long it was going to take to get to our house. I didn't know, like and having to take my two babies with me, like I was just freaking out. There were over 80 guys there all night long fighting this fire. They're still, I'm like in my window right now. They're still out there. I guess there's like hot spots. They're making sure all of those are taken care of. And like thankfully it didn't get to our house. It didn't come onto like it, we have a little fence at the back, so it basically stopped at the fence. Our neighbor's house though is new, so they don't actually have grass. They just have like the wild grass that's still there because they haven't done landscaping yet, and that started coming like 30 feet onto their property. And it was freaking terrifying. Basically, it looks like because the winds were so strong last night, it blew a transformer over, and then it caused some sparks, and then those sparks went into all of the grasses, and somebody was driving by on the road behind us and like thankfully saw what was happening, called 911, and then came into our community and started knocking on everyone's door, waking them up, making sure they knew like get out of your house right now. It was 100-kilometer-an-hour winds, and it spread so quickly. We went to bed at like 11 o'clock, and by 12 it was like kilometers of fire. Making this because I know I posted about this last night because I was just I was freaking out and I needed to talk to someone. We're okay. Everybody's okay. All of my neighbors are okay. All of our houses are okay. There's some like smoke damage to the houses down at the back, but like the fire team was just absolutely incredible. So my next steps are making sure that I have fire extinguishers in every room, and I'm creating like a little fire kit. So I'm gonna have like a rope ladder that I can throw out the window. So I just feel like traumatized now. And I'm going to have like a to-go bag that is ready in a duffel bag in my closet that I can just grab it and go and get the F out of the house.